It is that time of the year when everybody likes to make New Year's resolutions and not stick to them. So let's do my New Year's resolutions bookish edition. Number 1 is going to be to DNF more books. Nobody has time to sit around and read/listen to a book that I hate. As I have said before, I've DNF'd 2 books. However, I did just go back and read one of the books that I actually DNF'd, and it turned out to be very good, so that did not help with the DNFing process. But we will be DNFing in 2026, okay? No ands, ifs, buts. If I do not like the book, DNFing it. Okay, next. Quality over quantity. Now, I have read so far this year, I think 103 books. My original goal was 50. After I surpassed the 50 and then hit the 75, of course I had to just like hit a home run and be like, yep, we're getting to 100. I feel like when I push that high of a goal for myself, sometimes I make myself feel very guilty for not reading when I should be reading. I don't know why. I'm not even a competitive person, so I'm not sure why it actually matters. 2026, we will be focusing on quantity over quality. Next, I would love to read at least 50% of my physical TBR in 2026. Last time I counted, I think I had read like somewhere around 23-25%. While that is ridiculous, it doesn't necessarily stop me from buying books. So what I think I would like to do in order to kind of like stick to that New Year's resolution is read books when I get them instead of waiting so long to read a book. Okay, this one is very, very important. Stop waiting so long in between books that are in a series to the point where I forget what the last book was about. Obviously, if it's a series where the next book hasn't came out yet, that I can't control that. But if it is a series where all of the books are out and I'm just choosing to like not read them for months at a time and then I completely forget what happens, that is no bueno, and we will not be doing that next year. This isn't necessarily like a resolution, more of just like a thought that I think would maybe be helpful. I'm the worst at sticking to my monthly TBRs because I'm such a mood reader, but I also feel extremely obligated to read the books that I said I was going to read. So I think what would help me with that would possibly be doing like a weekly TBR instead of doing monthly TBRs. If anybody does a weekly TBR instead of a monthly, let me know. And then my last one is going to be stop being so easily influenced by social media and what the social media thinks of a book. I feel like with me being somebody who posts and engages and follows a lot of book talk people and creators, I'm very, very easily influenced to go out and buy a book. I would really like to maybe step away from being so heavily influenced like we did, you know, back in the day, like old school before like a book talk or booktube or whatever there was. You literally just read the back of the book or you like flipped to a random page and you were like, yep, this sounds good to me. That's all you had. And you either liked the book or you didn't. You didn't really have anybody else's opinion on it. Those are my bookish New Year's resolutions. So let me know what your guys's are or if they are the same as mine.